Anthony Edwards is quickly becoming one of the NBA's top young superstars in the league, helping the T-Wolves to a top 3 seed in the West. And in game 1 of the playoffs against the Suns, going for 33 points, including 18 in the third. He pulled down 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 3-balls. I mean, this is one of those playoff that, you know, he's got a chance to just emerge and insert himself as one of the next up-and-coming stars if he's not already in the NBA. But I thought I would bring you guys a brand new playoff Anthony Edwards build. What's good, everybody? It's your boy JD, and we're back on my Anthony Edwards build here, which is a nice solid build I showed you guys earlier in the year. But you know, Ant had a great game 1, and I thought it was time to bring you guys an updated version. We're going to call it Playoff Anthony Edwards build. So without further ado, let's head over to the builder. All I ask is that you drop a quick like for me, subscribe if you're new, and let's get right into it. Let's go. Template build section, and you check out the shooting guards. You can see his template here. It's not too bad, actually. It's very good offensively, as you would imagine. Defense is okay on this. It hits some of the minimums, you know, for perimeter defense, steal, and defensive rebound, but I think we can do a little bit better there. We're going to sacrifice a couple of things on the offensive side to improve those defensive numbers just a touch, but I just wanted to show you guys real quick that he did have a template build. So let's head over to the builder, and we're going to tweak this and make my version of a playoff Anthony Edwards build. Alright, so we're over here in the builder. We're going to go ahead and make my version of my playoff Anthony Edwards build. For this build, I'm going to go right-handed, jersey number 5. And for the stats on this, we're going to keep it at the shooting guard position. I know Anthony Edwards is listed at 6'4", but we're going to make this a little bit more 2K friendly. 6'4" shooting guard. If you're not like a pure sharp or something like that with a really high 3-ball, you know, it's probably not worth going 6'4". We're going to go ahead and go to 6'6", just because we're going to be able to get more attributes. Again, we're going to be playing the shooting guard position. We want to be just a touch taller. You know, we want to be able to have some decent block and stuff on this build. So 6'6". We're going to keep the weight right up there at 224. I think that's right around where he was at. We're going to want to be able to have a little bit of strength and stuff on this build. And then for the wingspan, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the wingspan out to 7'1", just to have a little bit longer arms, help play better defense and everything like that. So 6'6", 224, and 7'1" is going to be the stats. But as far as our physicals go, we're going to go ahead and jump down. I always like to start with those first, like I tell you guys in these builds, just because they're tied into so many of the different badges and attributes, things like that. So for the speed, we're going to go ahead and take this up to an 83 on the speed. The acceleration, we're going to take to a 73. The strength is going to be a 60. I know it's probably a little bit stronger than what a 60 would be, but this is going to get you badges like Fearless Finisher on silver. It's going to get you physical handles on bronze. You know, still going to be strong enough. You know, we're not going to be like a lockdown or anything, so 60 strength is going to be more than enough. For the vertical, we're going to go ahead and take that up to a 79. With a 79 vertical, that's going to help us get the contact dunks off of 1, the pro contact dunks, which we're going to put on this build. So 79 on the vertical. And then we're going to go ahead and max the stamina out at 99. Again, stamina is pretty cheap this year in 2K24, and you don't want to be running out of breath when you're running around the court, you know, whether you're trying to get poster dunks or shoot the ball or just on defense and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and take the stamina up to a 99. So first things first, let's go ahead and we're going to go up here to the finishing. Obviously, that's going to be a big key for an Anthony Edwards type of a build. Obviously, very good finishing around the rim. For this one, we're going to go close shot up to 60. We're going to take the driving layup to 80. It's going to get us pro touch on gold. It's also going to get you float game on gold, or it's going to get you pro touch on Hall of Fame. I'm sorry. You're going to get float game and scooper on gold, along with Giant Slayer, Aerial Wizard on gold. And then you see some of the other badges over there. Like I said, that Fearless Finisher when you're attacking the rim is definitely going to help out having that on silver. For the driving dunk, we're going to go ahead and take this up to a 90. If you guys watch my last video, my new Penny Hardaway build that I made, you see that we had a 90 driving dunk on that. Also, if you've seen earlier, I did make an Anthony Edwards type build early in the year with a 94 driving dunk. I haven't really noticed a huge difference having the 90 driving dunk versus the 94. So for this build, and you saw in his template build, he had a 90 driving dunk. We're going to go right to that spot on this one as well. You're going to get silver posterizer. You're going to get silver slithery finisher, gold precision dunker, gold aerial wizards. You're going to be able to catch the lobs and everything. And then you're going to get spin cycle and two-step, both on Hall of Fame. Again, very nice badges to have when you're trying to finish around the rim, whether you're trying to do some of those Euro dunks, spin dunks, different things like that. Having those extra badges on Hall of Fame is definitely going to help you out. And on the post control, this is going to be another one we're going to make a little adjustment from his template build. I think it was right around 60. If you watch Anthony Edwards' work in the post, God, he reminds me so much of the way like Michael used to play in that mid-range, where he'll post you up and hit that post fade and everything. So we're going to go ahead and take the post control on this build to an 85. It's going to help you if you get that mismatch down low on another guard. You're going to have that post spin technician on gold. You're going to have drop stepper on gold if you want to go ahead and, you know, drop spin that small guard or whatever. It's also going to help us get unpluckable on silver as well. So 85 on the post control. You're going to see the post fade phenom's going to go up here in just a second when we get down to the shooting, but that's what the finish is going to look like here. Just to recap, we're going 60 on the close shot, 80 on the driving layup to get that Hall of Fame Pro Touch and a bunch of them gold badges. We're going to go 90 on the driving dunk, which is going to get us the Pro Contact dunks off of 1 and 2, along with a lot of very nice athletic dunk packages. You know, like Anthony Edwards, I believe you get his dunk package. I know you get like LeBron James and some of those other ones, so you're going to have a lot of very nice dunk packages. Standing dunk, I know I'd like to get it up to 40 or 45, but for this one, we're going to leave it right at 35, and then that post control at 85, like we talked about. So, moving down to the shooting for the mid-range. You know, on the mid-range, they kind of disrespected him on his template build. It is awfully low, and again, like I said, he works in that mid-range area so much, in that mid-post and everything, with the post fades and everything. And we also want to be able to get that T-Mac base on this, just to, you know, help our shooting out and everything. So for this build here, we're going to go an 87 on the mid-range, and we're going to go 82 on the 3-ball. That's more than enough to be consistent, especially with that 87 mid-range, having that T-Mac base on a build like this. 82 is going to be plenty. And then for the free throw, we're going to go ahead and take that up to a 71 to get that bronze free points. Just recapping some of the badges and stuff we're going to get here. You can see we're going to get silver blinders and Deadeye. You're going to get gold catch and shoot. You're going to get the silver green machine space creator spot finder. And then you're going to get gold guard up, midi magician, and open looks. So when you're trying to, you know, do them fades in the mid range, you can do the pull up fades with an 87 with ease. If you remember seeing similar stats I have on my Tracy McGrady, or on my on my Penny Hardaway build, it's got an 87 mid-range. I only have a 77 3-ball on that, and I'm hitting consistently. But we're going to go ahead and put an 82 on this one. That's going to get us Claymore on gold as well. So, you know, if you are spotting up and trying to hit some of them type shots, and then you can see here we have Agent 3s on bronze as well. And then I talked about putting that mid-range up. You can see the post-fade phenom is now on Hall of Fame. So, again, you're going to be able to work in the post, do them post-fades, just like Anthony Edwards is doing when he's cooking up in that mid-range area. So, again, just a quick recap, 87 on the mid-range, 82 on the 3-ball, and then 71 on the free throw. Moving down to the playmaking, Anthony Edwards, pretty good, you know, playmaker himself. You know, he averages right around 5 assists a game. This is a little bit of a concession we have to make for this build to improve the defense and everything. We're going to go 70 on the pass accuracy. You know, if you're playing park or you're playing in the rec on this, again, if you're at the shooting guard position, maybe you're not the primary ball handler, 70 pass accuracy is going to be more than enough. Just put no pass style on there. It's very clean. It's probably one of the better pass styles, honestly, in the game. And you're still going to be able to move the ball around the court just fine. For the ball handle, I think he had an 85 ball handle on his template build. We're going to go ahead and put an 81 on here. What that's going to get you when we put the 75 speed with ball on here as well. You're going to get the pro dribble package by default, being a shooting guard, but 75 speed with ball will get you hyperdrive and speed booster both on silver, which would be very nice to have on a badge like this, especially when you're trying to move and then get to the rim to get them contact dunks, or, you know, to be able to pull up in the mid-range and hit them shots. So that's why we're going to go 75. And then I mentioned 81 on the ball handle just to get that speed booster on silver that we just talked about. As you can see, if we go up to 85, you know, you get blow by on silver and you get ankle breaker on gold. You do get a few more of the, you know, different styles and things like that. But 81, you still get a lot of very nice dribble styles. Again, you get the pro dribble style, and then the different player animations is what I was getting at with that 80 ball handle. So he's definitely going to have more than enough ball handle to get the job done. So 70 on the passing, 81 on the ball handle, and then 75 on the speed with ball. So really nice solid playmaking. And then again, we didn't forget about the defense on here. You know, he had kind of the minimums as far as the perimeter defense, the steal, and then the defensive rebound goes. So we're going to kick those up just a little bit here to make this build just a little bit better as far as a 2K24 build goes. We're going to go 48 on the interior. We're going to take the perimeter up to an 85. That's going to get us silver clamps. It's also going to get you a bunch of the other silver badges. You know, 94 feet, challenger, fast feet, pick dodger, workhorse, and then you have off-ball pest on gold as well with that perimeter defense. So you're going to be able to, you know, clamp up a little bit, and having that 60 strength, you're going to be able to get a little bumpy on the defensive side of things. You know, again, Ant's a pretty good two-way player, so we didn't want to disrespect him too much there. So 85 perimeter defense. For the steal, we're going to take this up from a 60 to a 72. 72, as you can see, is going to get you bronze glove, bronze interceptor, and bronze right stick ripper. Again, very nice to have, you know, on a build that's going to be playing against some of the guards and some of the ball handling type builds, to have that glove and the right stick ripper, if I can speak English. Bronze, you know, definitely going to be nice. So we're going to go 72 on the steal. On the block, his template build had like a 35 block or something like that. For this, we're going to take it up to that 68, that nice sweet spot for the guard type builds. Going to get you the bronze chase down artist, which is going to be nice. Again, having that 79 vertical as well. Going to be able to get chase down blocks, get them nice animations, help from the weak side on the defensive side of things. But 68 block, very nice to have on NBA 2K24. And then lastly, similar to what he had on his template build, we're going to take this up to a 60 just to finish the build off. That's going to give us bronze rebound chaser, like just to be able to help snag boards and everything on the defensive side of things. And averages right around 5 rebounds or so a game. If you just watched game 1, I think he had 9 rebounds in that game, so really nice game he had there, obviously, in game 1. But that's the build for y'all right here. As you can see, pretty nice solid build. You know, gets the contact dunks, gets the nice high driving layup, can move in the mid-range a little bit with post fades, you know, just the mid-range pull-ups and everything. It can knock down the 3-ball, can handle the ball, and then it's also got some solid defense on there. So I think this is a pretty good representation of an Anthony Edwards build. Let's go ahead and finish it out. I know you guys like to see the shades and everything, and look at these 3 players we get shades of: J.R. Smith, Jalen Green, and then boom, there you have it. We got shades of Anthony Edwards on this build as well. It's called a 3-level threat, which I feel like too many builds get called a 3-level threat in this game if you can do a little bit of everything. But we got the shades of Anthony Edwards, Jalen Green, I think a very similar type player, and then J.R. Smith, you know, a nice, you know, solid player in his own right as well. So that's going to go ahead and finish up the video. I hope you guys like this playoff Anthony Edwards build. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these during the playoffs. You know, we'll pick a player that had a good game and everything like that, compares 2K stats, and try to make a playoff version of that build. But like I said, that's all I got for you. Definitely go check out some of the other builds, check out some of the other face creations and stuff that we have on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.